All right, good evening. I'm Steve Hensley. Back here in Kentucky, 50 new cases of COVID-19 reported by Governor Andy Beshear about an hour ago. That brings the new total to at least 248 cases. Now, the governor said one new case involves a 90-year-old man who was at a nursing home in Perry County. We've been working to learn more about that, and from what we are hearing locally, there are some questions about that. Now, there is a news conference scheduled in this half hour at Hazard City Hall. Oh, okay. I'm being told in my ear. The health officials in Perry County are telling us that that case is negative, not positive. The one the governor reported from the nursing home in Perry County is negative. I'm not sure how that was messed up on the state level. We'll sort that out later, but we want to tell you it is not a positive case in Perry County. Now, again, we are awaiting a news conference from health officials in Perry County to try and sort all of this out. We will be going to that when it happens, and we'll carry that live here on WYMT. So just stay here with us and we'll sort this out as we go. Now, for about 15 minutes today, I talked with Governor Andy Beshear on Skype. This was before his afternoon news conference. He stressed the end to this could be weeks, if not months away. We just do not know right now. It's impossible to predict. WYMT's Connor James joins us now with more on what the governor said during my exclusive interview with him today. Connor?
Yeah, Steve, like you mentioned, there's a lot of news today, 50 new cases. That's the biggest jump in Kentucky so far. Let's real quick talk about what he talked about today during that 5 o'clock hour, and then we can go back to that interview that happened a little bit ago. Now, he did say that he hopes to have more news on testing tomorrow or in the next couple of days. Additionally, he asked local officials to keep an eye out on parks, and if they see something like a large gathering or people gathering en masse, to shut that down. Now, in that Skype interview you talked about, let's go to that. He said he talked to you about the challenges that he's currently facing from home.
I ran for governor as someone that wanted to provide more opportunity, especially for small businesses, more educational opportunity for our kids. And faced with the coronavirus, I've had to enact orders that I could have never imagined before. And I know they've caused pain to people out there, and I feel that profoundly.
Now, Steve, the governor did say the state and really the country face a shortage of personal protective equipment, or PPEs. He also mentioned that there is a shortage of tests. Now, if there are more tests available, that would be for people who need it, not just anyone that would want one. Steve?
All right, Connor James, thank you. So let's take a look at the latest map of Kentucky showing COVID-19 cases. Currently, there are cases in an estimated 42 of Kentucky's 120 counties, most of those still in central Kentucky. Counties here in the WYMT coverage area with positive cases include Breathitt, Martin, Laurel, McCreary, Wayne, and Pulaski. And you'll notice there Perry County is not shaded red. After an initial report by Governor Beshear that there might be a positive case at the nursing home, we understand from Perry County officials that that case was actually negative. Again, we are waiting for a news conference from Perry County health officials for more clarification on this, and we will take you to that live at Hazard City Hall when it happens. Across the country, businesses and organizations are answering the call to help out medical professionals. In Middlesboro, Southeast Community and Technical College is using a brand new 3D printing lab to do its part. WYMT's Will Puckett has more on that.
This is the inside of the Ideas Lab at Southeast Community and Technical College's Middlesboro campus.
We put in a bank of 3D printers that we will use with entrepreneurs and our students who wish to get into that market and that field, which is growing very fast.
With the help of Toyota Tucson, 9 3D printers are scrambling to print face shields for healthcare workers.
These are going to be part of the mask that we're making that will go for the healthcare profession that we'll be donating to local area hospitals and medical centers.
The idea came from a sister college in Ashland. Then, with the help of their chief academic officer, they built a few prototypes and got to work.
The good thing about these is that the shield, this can actually be cleaned and of contaminants, and a new shield can be snapped in.
Cleaned and reused, a key piece to their offering, as the only thing needed to put them back in service is a clear face shield to protect the worker.
We're glad that we can help, and we hope that this will lead to other innovative things.
And the answer, when asked if this was ever something they planned on using this lab for,
absolutely not.
Shows just how important their quick action is.
Now, Will, what does the final product look like?
Well, Steve, here are two examples, one for larger heads and one for smaller. We'll use the larger head since I've got a big one. They go right here, and there's going to be a plastic shield. They're still working on them over there. That plastic shield can be attached right here and detached. It can be thrown away, and a new one can be added. These are reusable.
And how long does it take to make one of these, and how many do they plan to make?
It takes about an hour, a little more than an hour, to create one of these. They plan to make about a couple hundred so far, see what the need is, and if there is more need, they will be able to make more from there.
And one more question, how is Southeast paying for all this?
Well, they'll receive some money and some more supplies from the state to be able to make the process of this. As for the people who have to put that stuff in, that's all going to be donated by Southeast Community and Technical College. Steve?
All right, Will Puckett live in one of the many empty classrooms around the region. Thank you very much. Hazard Community and Technical College is also joining the efforts to help others during this outbreak. HCTC is donating what supplies they have from their allied healthcare programs and science labs to local clinics, hospitals, veteran centers, and nursing homes. President Dr. Jennifer Linden says they hope they can get these items to those who need them most.
We're donating items like gloves, gowns, masks, anything that can be used for personal protective equipment.
Dr. Linden says the facilities have responded with excitement about receiving the supplies. The Knott County Spring Trail Ride is canceled for next month. It was scheduled for April 26th through May 3rd.